welcome back to ZK Skybound Aviation. There are cars that blend into the rhythm of everyday life, quietly humming in the background like a familiar melody. And then there are cars that interrupt that rhythm, cars that crash into your senses like the crescendo of a symphony you didn't know you needed. The 2025 Toyota Grand Venza doesn't just arrive, it announces itself with a kind of silent confidence that's louder than a shout. This isn't the Venza you remember. This is Toyota Unchained, Toyota Poetic, Toyota Emotional. This is Toyota with goosebumps. When I first saw the 2025 Grand Venza lineup, I had to blink twice. Then I smiled. Not that polite, "Oh, that's nice" smile, but the kind that starts deep in your chest, the kind you wear when you feel understood. Toyota, the king of rationality, has just done something profoundly irrational and beautifully human. They took the smooth, sensible, mid-size Venza we knew and turned it into 10 distinct personalities, 10 emotions, 10 dreams on wheels, each one with its own voice, its own soul, its own story. This isn't just design or engineering anymore, it's art in motion. First, the Grand Venza Zenith Edition grabbed me. Wrapped in obsidian black with gold accents so subtle they only reveal themselves when kissed by the right light. It doesn't scream for attention, it seduces it. Inside, you're surrounded by quilted suede, ambient lighting that flickers like candlelight, and a Nakamichi curated symphony system not tuned for sound but for emotion. Driving it feels like gliding through the night in an angel's private lounge. Then came the rugged Peak Venza. Standing tall on 21-inch off-road tires, clad in matte sandstone armor and attitude to match. It doesn't purr, it growls. Mild hybrid torque on demand and a steel underbody that doesn't just protect, it dares. It's the kind of SUV that makes mountain roads feel like runways and muddy trails like playgrounds. When I took it through the rocky hills of Nigeria's plateau state, it danced over stones like a mountain goat in Kevlar. But the Grand Venza isn't all brute force. It's also about quiet rebellion. Perfectly embodied by the Velour Edition, a luxurious Venza in Merlot red with rose gold wheels and champagne-colored interior. It oozes elegance, and that's what makes it special. The seats embrace you. The dashboard features brushed silk inlays. Even the fragrance diffuser smells like a Paris boutique. This isn't a car for people in a hurry, it's for people who savor the journey. Toyota hasn't forgotten the tech lovers either. The Venza Neuron X is a futuristic marvel. Fully electric, with a solar glass roof, holographic head-up display, and AI navigation that literally speaks in your favorite audiobook narrator's voice. It can recommend scenic detours based on your mood and even syncs with your smartwatch to adjust the massage seats when it detects stress. I didn't want to get out. Driving it felt like living 2 years ahead of time. But maybe my favorite was the Heritage 2025 edition, painted in rich cream white with retro bronze trim, leather straps on the door handles, and an interior that blends 1960s Toyota design with today's sophistication. It's an ode to legacy, a thank you to those who drove Toyotas before us. It rides smoothly, but every bump reminds you of how far Toyota has come. The analog gauges transition into a digital display so gracefully, I almost cried. It reminded me of my grandfather's Corolla, that cars aren't just machines, they're time machines with steering wheels. Then there's the Venza Ghost. Yes, that's its real name. Matte white paint that absorbs light, minimalist chrome, whisper-quiet electric drive, and an interior stripped of distractions. No loud buttons, no sharp edges, just serenity. It's the most beautiful solitude I've felt in years. Like whispering, like seeing silence itself. But the Pulse Edition, on the other hand, is its total opposite, made for urban thrill seekers. Candy blue exterior, red brake calipers, flat-bottom steering wheel, sport-tuned hybrid motor with paddle shifters that actually do something. It crackles, it thrills, and corners like it's been sneaking out to rally races on weekends. The seats hold you tight, the gas pedal begs to be touched, and the whole chassis feels like a spring waiting to leap. The Atlas line is built for family adventurers. Think modular roof box, rear seat entertainment with surround sound headphones, and even an integrated fold-out picnic table in the trunk. But here's the twist, it's stylish too. Most family SUVs sacrifice form for function. Not this one. It's sleek, sculpted, elegant, and practical. One minute you're doing the school run, the next you're parked at a cliff's edge, sipping coffee under the retractable canopy that extends like magic. For those who see driving as an extension of their inner world, there's the Ethereal Light Edition. Its satin pearl paint shifts from sky blue at dawn to pale pink at dusk. The seats are wrapped in plant-based leather, the headliner mimics a starlit sky with fiber optic points, and everything is voice-controlled. Driving it feels like floating through your own dream. And finally, the Inferno FX Venza. Oh my god, who let Toyota go this wild? A 400 horsepower plug-in turbo hybrid. Deep lava red paint that looks alive. All black trim, smoked glass, dual exhausts that thunder like golden drums. The speakers are tuned so that the growl feels like a concert. It's aggressive, it's theatrical, it's glorious. I laughed when I floored it because it felt like a prank, like Toyota dared to go crazy and absolutely nailed it. Each Grand Venza variant not just caters to a different customer, it speaks to a different part of ourselves. And that's what makes the 2025 lineup so emotional. Toyota has always been reliable, smart, and safe, but now it's expressive, soulful, and personal. These aren't just mass-produced crossovers, they're stories on wheels, waiting for the right driver to write the next chapter. What amazes me most is how Toyota managed to preserve the Venza's essence, the smoothness, practicality, refined minimalism, while infusing it with soul, character, and freedom. It's like meeting an old friend who went on a spiritual journey and returned transformed. The Venza of yesterday was a well-tailored suit. The Venza of 2025 is a wardrobe of identities, each one tailored to a different dream. In a world where so many SUVs look and feel the same, Toyota has delivered a masterpiece of individuality with grace, style, and heart. The 2025 Toyota Grand Venza is no longer just an SUV. It's a mirror, a tribute, a manifesto. It says, "This is who I am, and I won't apologize for it." And as I step out of the Inferno FX, adrenaline still rushing through my veins, I realize this wasn't just a car review. It was a love letter to innovation, to personality, to the idea that a car can move more than your body, it can move your heart.